guys, so I'm actually going to just tell you a story of a really cool event that I went to tonight. Here's a fun picture. Not sure how well you can actually see that. I'll post some more pictures on like Instagram and on Facebook and stuff. But it was a group of like acrobat ukulele kind of combo, and they had this part where everyone just thumb wrestled, and then the last person to kind of win the thumb wrestling tournament went up on stage, which just so happened to be me. I'm not actually great at thumb wrestling, so I don't really know how that happened. But yeah, so I went up on stage, and the lady, Nikki, was like, okay, so we're gonna have you do something that everybody wants to do. We're gonna have you fly. And I was like, okay. And so it was her and then her partner, and he was on the ground, and like they did a bunch of stuff where he would like support her with his feet and kind of like turn her around with his hands and like all kinds of cool acrobatic stuff like that. And so they had me stand there, and kind of like he had his feet on my hips and had me lean forward and grab his hands, and then let go of his hands when I was horizontal, just balanced on his feet. And it was really cool and really scary, but I decided not to think about how scary it was until afterwards, which worked really well, so who knows. And then after that, she said that we were gonna like take it up a notch. And she showed me how to do everything. I mean, it was really safe. She showed me how to do everything first, and then she was behind me, like, spotting me so that if I fell, then she'd be able to catch me, so I wouldn't get hurt. And so then what she had me do was go back into the vertical position, like, balanced on his feet, and then I brought one of my knees up so his foot was, like, supporting, you know, like, where my thigh was, and I ended up, like, sitting because I had my toes kind of like around his legs so that it would support me and I wouldn't fall forward. And so I ended up sitting there on his feet, which was really cool and really terrifying. And it was really funny because the first time I was on kind of like laying flat, I was just doing stuff with my hands because I was supposed to be flying, you know, and so when I was sitting there, one of the girls in the front row was just like, the arms! So I was like, yeah, okay. So then I put my arms out, and then Nikki, the woman who was the acrobat running it, and so she handed me this like little mini guitar, and it was really fun, and it was really terrifying because when I went to get my second leg up into like the sitting position, I slipped, and that was a little terrifying for a second, but it was definitely really fun. And so like audience participation can be really terrifying, but also if you're someone who, you know, when you see people participate and you're like, that looks like fun, you know, I kind of wish I'd done that, like I could have done that, then, you know, go for it sometimes. I mean, it's really scary sometimes, so I mean, don't go for it all the time. If you're not comfortable, then just, you know, sit and enjoy the show. But it was definitely one of those moments where I'm glad that I took the risk and that I just did it, because it was really fun. And I think it would have been sad if I had, you know, not done it and been offered the chance to. So that was really cool. And then it was at the bog on campus, which is just kind of like this hangout area. And so afterwards, we were all just, you know, I was chatting with some of my friends, and one of the people who, you know, put together the event came up and gave me this beautiful scarf. It is so cozy. And she was like, here, this is for your audience participation. And I was like, well, thank you. I will take a free scarf any day. And it's got this really cool little embroidered part because it was actually the birthday of this place on campus. So they had this as kind of like a birthday party for it. So yeah, it was really fun. And I don't know, it was a cool thing that I did tonight that I still kind of can't believe I actually did. But I guess the moral of the story is if you're interested in trying stuff and you think that it could be cool, then I'd say go for it. But don't pressure yourself into it. Don't feel like you have to do it if it's not something you're comfortable with. And don't pressure other people into doing things they're not comfortable with, because it can be really uncomfortable and like really scared doing things like that if it's not something you would do regularly and your friends just kind of pushed you into it. So be nice to people, but try new things and take risks to have a little fun if that's something that appeals to you. So yeah, anyway, that's my anecdote for the night. It's been a exam week this week, so it's been a lot of studying, but it's snowing like crazy here, so yeah, that's all. And please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will post pictures on my Instagram, which is Shaker of Salt. It's the same thing. It's a private account, so you'll have to request to follow me, so that's okay. But I'll post them on Facebook, like wherever you follow me, I'll post them. Some more pictures from that event. And yeah, please comment in the comment section below with anything that you've done that's been fun or crazy, or you've seen people do. You know, if your friend did it and it was really cool. It doesn't have to be audience participation. It could be something like, you know, rock climbing, or doing things at school, or just anything really cool. So please tell me your stories in the comments below, or feel free to comment on my story, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click the bell next to the subscriptions list so you get notifications, and I will see you all next week. Bye!